Okay, me nkyerɛkyerɛ obi bia na mesa ma obi bia akɔ aban mfamba nkasati. Abusuafo ɛnyina yɛnim sɛ akyɛ kakra na kyerɛ sɛ NDC amano kɔ ne de baayɛ sɛ ɔmo reshuffle kyinkyini nkyɛn na kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa. Ɛyɛ ɔmo minority leader ɛyɛ ne vice ɛyɛ Haruna iddrisu ne Muntaka yɛtumi yi ɔmo to ase akonnwa yɛyɛ na kyerɛ sɛ abusuafo ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa. Wei ma ɛyɛ Zongo communities no ɔmo yɛ tu ɛyɛ demonstration kɛseɛ a na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo nte aseɛ sɛ yɛtumi ayi ɔmo nipa afiri ɛyɛ minority leader ɛde Kristo Atufosing ɛde aba abɛyɛ ɛyɛ the minority leader. Abusuafo wei ɛne nsɛm a kyerɛ sɛ ɛkɔɔ so a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa. Na abusuafo sisiɛ na afei deɛ ɛho nsunsuansoɔ no ɛtumi ɛbobɔ ba afiri ɛyɛ NDC amano kɔ no akakyi na ɔkɔ Zongo communities na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo bu afu ɛyɛ NDC amano kɔ no yie pa kyerɛ sɛ abusuafo ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa na ɛyɛ Zongo chiefs no ɛtumi ɛde abɛto abɔnten sɛ kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo support ɛyɛ NDC amano kɔ no bi na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ɔmo bɛ support no firi sɛ ɔmo yɛ nneɛma yɛayɛ de yi ɔmo ho nipa efiri ɛyɛ minority leader yɛayɛ na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo hu deɛ ɔmo ayɛ. Abusua yɛn gye brɛ ne nkotie nsɛm no mu nkyɛn mu. Aha yɛn kasa TV aha yɛ de update ɛne trending news nkwa na yɛde so my viewers ɛne ahwɛfo na any day de kan wotie me abɛsɛ so subscribe to my channel ɔbɛ like na wasade wadwen kyerɛ so egu comment section kama.
Just in 7 years, we almost doubled what we started with for 60 years. And that tells you that there was a big problem and many people were not going to school. And now people have had the opportunity to go to school. But what is even more remarkable is that more girls are enrolling than boys in senior high school. And therefore we are closing the gender gap. In 2016, before the introduction of free SHS, for every 100 boys in senior high school, we had 68 girls. For every 100 boys, we had 68 girls. At the end of last year, for every 100 boys, we have 106 girls in senior high school today. So the girls have overtaken the boys. And therefore we have gender parity pretty much. And that is good for the nation. It's good for the nation. The girls, those who live in the cities like Accra can testify that these days in Accra it's difficult to find a maid because all the girls are in school. All the girls are in school, and that is how it should be. So, and what is also very remarkable about the increase in senior high school enrollment is that the largest increase in senior high school enrollment is from the 5 northern regions. We lead in the enrollment. The largest are in the 5 northern regions: Upper East, Upper West, Northern, Northeast, Savannah. We are the top 5 in enrollment, and it makes sense because we are also some amongst the poorest of the regions. And that is why we are catching up and we are sending our children to school in droves. Many of them will not have had that education. Many of them. But now we are able to send them to school. And therefore the 5 northern regions are topping. And what is also more remarkable is that the students are performing better. The top 6 subjects before in 2016 only 45% pass rate. Now it's 64% pass rate, from 45% to 64%. And Ghana is topping West Africa. The whole of the West African Exams Council, the top 3 prizes all went to Ghanaian students, and I'm very, very proud of them. And it is not because someone said they were cheating. No, they were working very hard and they have achieved a lot, and we need to celebrate their achievement. Beyond the training we are giving students for senior high school, we are also training our youth in technical and vocational skills. We have invested the most in technical and vocational education than any government in the history of Ghana since independence. Over the last 7 years, we've spent 6 billion Ghana cedis on TVET education, re-equipping our TVET schools, building new TVET schools, and making sure the 10 technical universities and the 13 technical colleges are fully equipped, first-class equipment that we have in our technical and vocational educational institutions. And we have also brought free TVET education for the first time in our history. No government has been able to do that, and that has increased the number of students in TVET education from 60,000 to 159,000 now. And that is really very remarkable, and we are making sure our students are able to acquire skills. And by the grace of God, I want us to train our students to acquire, and our population to acquire digital skills, to prepare ourselves for the digital economy. The jobs are going to be in the digital space, and the countries that prepare the youth for the digital jobs are the countries that is going to benefit from the digital space. With digitalization as it is, you don't have to travel abroad to work abroad. You can stay in Ghana and be working for an Australian company. You can be in Timpani and be working for a German company. You can be here and be working in the United States, because you are doing work which doesn't require physical presence, and you can do it online in digital space. And therefore, that is why I want us to train 1 million youth in digital skills, coding, software development, software engineering. Let them acquire the skills. And the good thing about the digital skills is that you don't need a certificate of any repute or any height to be able to do IT. All you need to do is that you are able to read and write. If you can read and write, we can train you to become a coder, to become a software developer, to become a software engineer in the process. And so we have a goal, a target of 1 million youth to train, to make sure that they are able to. In my vision also, we need to help persons with disabilities to access tertiary education, because even though they have disabilities, it doesn't mean that they have inabilities. They have got some of the sharpest minds we have, and therefore I'm going to make sure that persons with disabilities will enjoy free tertiary education under my government. They will all enjoy free tertiary education. Going forward, I'm going to focus on agriculture. Agriculture is so key to our country. We will make sure we have large-scale, irrigated, and technology-driven agriculture. Agriculture globally is now technology. And so we are going to apply technology. We have the land, we have the water. We now need to apply large technology on a large scale so that we have irrigation. And this is why I am so keen, and one of my highest priorities if I become president is to construct the Pualugu Dam. The Pualugu Dam is going to be a very high priority for us, and we are going to arrange the financing so that we can finance it. It will give us 28,000 hectares to be able to farm. That is massive for Ghana, to feed Ghana and to feed West Africa. Along the White Volta, we will irrigate and make sure that we feed the world. We have land in the north, Savannah, northern region, upper east, upper west. We have a lot of land. Let us use it. Let us be the bread basket for Ghana, bread basket for Africa. When you get up south, the farm plains are there. We can irrigate them as well and make sure that agriculture, we focus on agriculture and create a lot of jobs in agriculture. I'm also going to focus on bringing down the cost of electricity. And how am I going to do so? I'm going to move the generation of power from fuel to solar power. We are going to move to solar power. Solar power has been